Alright, upon editing, I realized I said episode 6. This is actually episode 5. It is still Enter the Dragon, and it is episode 6 I will have out later today, or tomorrow. And for the camera angles, and for the walking, it is due to letting y'all see the snow more, and please forgive me for the wind. I need to invest into a mic, which I have plans for that later on when I can afford it, and the whole setup. But yeah, enjoy our 7 inches of snow. Hey everybody, this is going to be episode 6 of the reviews for Scyther's Power Rangers audio drama. The title for episode 6 is Enter the Dragon. I got a little change of scenery today because it snowed in my area, which is a rare event. Alright, now to get to the nit and gritty of this show as I walk around. This is the episode where Tommy makes his debut as the Green Ranger, the one and only Dragon Ranger. Well, it starts off with him getting brainwashed by Rita. Yep, not a magic spell, but a brainwash. Makes me wonder if Carl had some MI6 training with the descriptions he used, which is pretty funny. And in case y'all didn't know, Carl is from England, or somewhere in the UK. And the backstory for this one wasn't really a backstory like the other ones had, but we do find out how training gets her coin. And sorry, Carl, but I kind of feel like that one was a throwaway. Like you kind of rushed hers and forgot about it a little bit, but it was still kind of cool to see how she got it. Compared to the other ones, it seemed like a throwaway. Also, we find out how much Goldar truly distrusts Rita. Sending secret messages to Lord Zed behind her back, which is something a general would do, or a lower subordinate would do to a general they distrust, to go above their heads. It was a nice, interesting part of the inner conflict that they have. And when they brainwashed Tommy, they kind of made him a sleeper agent to begin with. So he would act normal until they gave him the command. So he gets his power coin. He goes off, meets Kimberly. She takes him to the power chamber. Everyone's like, what? Tommy's the new ranger? Where did he get the coin from? Makes up backstories. Yeah. Try not to do too much spoilers here as I walk around in the cold. But it leads off on a more villainous trope than our Power Rangers that we grew up on. And I love how Carl turned around and actually made it so Tommy would be truly evil. The way he disposed of the command center and even tried to kill Jason. It is a good clarity of how evil someone can be, especially when they're under a brainwash scenario compared to a spell. Well, I mean, the spell could be the same aspect, but I like the brainwashing aspect because it feels like it's harder to break because it's embedded into your subconscious, whereas a spell only goes so far. So Carl's originality on how Tommy became evil was a very great twist, especially on a psychological standpoint. Now, back to the distrust between Goldar and Rita. He did like the plan later on about making an evil ranger, but I think he was the one wise enough to think about the legend of 6 warriors, because he questioned a lot why giving them another ranger. Why give them the 6th warrior? So it's almost, in a sense, Rita made her own downfall later on as the show progresses. And there's many incidents where that happens, where the villain makes their own downfall. I'm gonna keep this episode short. The runtime on the episode, I did forget to say, was around 37 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have my notes with me because I'm outside, so this one's on me. But I figured I'd do kind of a special episode where y'all can see the snow that South Carolina rarely gets, and laugh as I freeze myself. Sorry, I am totally scatterbrained right now in a good way. I'm sorry for the late drop. There's some medical issues going on with my family that I had to take care of, and that's being taken care of. So, that being said, thank y'all for watching. Thanks for everyone's support, and I will have episode 7 out either today also or tomorrow. I'm trying to have it so my season 1 is out by the end of the month, so I kind of got to pick up the pace a little bit. And this is just giving y'all some extra news about what's going on with my channel and the reviews, because I'm trying to do 1 season a month so I can get that longer episode out of the whole season breakdown, which I'll talk about more crazy stuff in the episodes that I don't mention now. And some differences in culture that I've noticed because of where Carl's located compared to the United States where the show takes place. They're not bad differences, just stuff I find interesting. And with that note, I'm gonna sign off and throw some snowballs at my kids. All right, laters.